A very fat girl came to the doctor. "Doctor, how can I lose weight? Maybe you can prescribe me some exercises?" "Well, I have a good set of exercises." "And what are they, doctor?" "Head turns from the left to right and from the right to left." "And that's all, the doctor? And when to do them, in the morning or in the evening?" "Whenever you are treated." There is a natural science lesson at the Georgian school. The teacher asks, "Children, what do you think is a bummer?" "Come on, Gogi." "In my opinion, it's a bummer when you walk down the street and see a beautiful blonde in front of you, but then a bus comes up, she gets on it, and you are late. That's a bummer." "Very good, Gogi, sit down." "Who else think what?" "Come on, Vakhtang." "I think that a bummer is when you walk down the street and see a handsome blonde man in front of you, but then a bus comes up, he gets on it, and you are late. That's a bummer." "It's not bad either. Sit down, Vakhtang. Who doesn't agree? Come on, Givi." "I think that a bummer is when you walk down the street, Vakhtang is walking behind you, but there is still no bus. No and no, no and no." The husband comes home from work earlier. He goes into the bedroom and there his wife is lying in bed. "Why are you lying down?" "Oh, something's wrong with my heart. It's pounding, it's pounding. Please go to the pharmacy, buy something." The husband goes into another room and there is his son. "What are you doing here?" "Yes, they're nodding at the bedroom. Uncle John is hidden in the closet." The husband goes back to the bedroom, opens the closet, and there is his neighbor John. "John, you are crazy! My wife is dying and you are playing hide and seek with my son?" How do Russians differ from the Japanese? Russians still hate America for Hiroshima and Nagasaki. My wife came home after a long business trip. When I left for work in the morning, I told her, "Don't turn on my computer, you may not like what you see." I come home in the evening and she is angry. I'm asking, "What happened?" She says, "Well, I turned on your computer, I have been surfing all day thinking there is your correspondent with mistress, but there is nothing there." "And you didn't like that?" "Of course, but I warned you." A conversation between two girls. "Why do you think a helicopter has such a big propeller?" "This is a fan. It is needed so that the pilot doesn't sweat." "Nonsense." "No, it's not nonsense. I recently flew by helicopter. So, just before landing, this fan suddenly stopped spinning. You should have seen how the pilot was sweating right away." "Good afternoon, Mr. Putin. I'm a single mother. I have 2 young sons. What can I expect from the state? At least 2 summonses to the army."